Hey guys, Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com. In today's episode, Abigail Hoffman in the Dog Trainer Marketing Group writes, "Hello, I'm a new dog trainer and I'm needing advice." Let me move this over here. I'm a new dog trainer and I'm needing advice, resources on how to choose a location to start a dog training business in. I'm currently in Northwest Iowa, blah, 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 blah. So let's talk about it. But first, a word from our sponsor, this guy. You know, if you want to get 30 to 70% more leads from the same traffic that you're sending to your website, you should be using our Done For You dog training business website. It's proven and tested to convert more traffic than pretty much anything else out there. Our client in South Florida went from 1 lead a week to 5 to 7 leads per day, sending the same amount of traffic to his website. The best part is we do it pretty much all for you. You send us a picture, 3 testimonials, and a brief description of your services, and we take care of the rest. You can learn more by subscribing to the Dog Trainer Marketing newsletter at DogTrainerToolbox.com. You'll be redirected to a page where you can read all about our Done For You dog training business website. Now, back to our original programming. So here's my first criteria. My first criteria is pick a city where you want to live in. Because if you try and game the system and pick the perfect dog trainer city, there's a good chance you end up living in a city that you really don't like. I mean, maybe there's too much traffic and you're kind of a country girl. Or maybe there's not enough traffic, or there's not enough nightlife, or whatever it is that appeals to you. So, first criteria is find a city that you really, really want to live in. Make a short list. Maybe come up with 3 or 5 different cities. The second criteria, I would pick a city, or if it's in a smaller county, a county with at least 300,000 people. Because in my experience running Google Ads for well over 100 dog training businesses, what I found was that the campaigns that did the best were the ones that had a minimum basic population density of at least 300,000. If you get much smaller than that, you can still have a successful dog training business. It just makes it a little bit more difficult on the advertising side of things, at least when it comes to Google Ads. And let's face it, at this point in time, most people, when they go to look for a dog trainer, they're going to Google to do that search. So that would be my second criteria. My third criteria would be, once I have a short list, I would pick the number one on the list, and I would put together a 1-page landing page, which is basically like a 1-page website that has a headline, a subheadline, a strong call to action, some social proof, 3 testimonials, even if they're testimonials from former people that you've trained who aren't in that city, and basic elements. You can look up online how to design a good landing page, right? And then hire a Google Ads person. And if you need a recommendation, check out DogTrainerToolbox.com. I'm no longer running Google Ads for dog trainers, but the person that I am referring to, you can find his link at DogTrainerToolbox.com. Pay him to run ads, or pay whoever you find to run ads, somebody who knows what they're doing, because this is important. Pay them to run ads for 1 month and send traffic to your landing page. Now, you might want to go to grasshopper.com and set up a phone number. This is also really important. Set up a phone number with the area code of the city that you're targeting. If the city that you're targeting is, say, Austin, Texas, and you run your ad with a phone number with an area code from Sioux City, Iowa, guess what? People aren't going to call, and that's going to kill your response. So the whole point of this is you don't have to run the ads for a full month. You can run the ads for about 7 to 10 days, but it'll give you an idea as to how many leads you can expect for that period of time, and how competitive it is, and how much those leads are going to cost. So typically I would look for a market, ideally, and every market's getting more and more expensive, but I would want a market where I can get clicks for between $3 to $6. And if you go into a market like, some markets are really expensive. Las Vegas can be really expensive. You might end up spending $10 to $12 per click or more. That might be grounds to rule it out and say, you know what, the buying traffic in a city like this is too expensive. So maybe look somewhere else, and second on the list. So that's what I look at, because that way when you move into your new town, you can hit the ground running. At least you have a Google Ads campaign to start getting that first batch of clients in, so that you can get more testimonials and then get the snowball rolling, so to speak. So that's the way that I would do it. I would, again, shortlist with a minimum 300,000 people in the area that you're looking to target, and then run Google Ads. You're probably gonna have to pay to run Google Ads for a month, even if you don't run the campaigns for a month. That's typically the way most of these guys do it. But run the initial campaigns for at least 7 to 10 days, see what you get. And again, if the results are kind of mediocre and you have a number 2 city on the list, then do it again with city number 2. Hey, let me know your thoughts in the Dog Trainer Marketing Group. I'm Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com. Talk to you soon, guys.